the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I was thinking the same, Hasman, but I wasn't going to say it. Yeah, I'm looking to have some lessons as to, I don't know, how to handle Nords, frankly. Is that something you could help me with?
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should
No,
be
I never said I
aware
wanted to be a
many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed.
Of course.
I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
Of course you do. What dungeon of death do you need me to crawl into to find whatever stupid item it is that you seem to have misplaced?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately,
well, Revan, when you're right,
you're
you're right.
Long ago.
And let me guess, that's where I come in, right?
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Why was the festival banned exactly? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, surely this is the time that you'd need this type of thing, right?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed.
Oh, that.
Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to
Yeah, I can kind of see her point.
festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
I mean, I can see both sides of that coin, so okay, fair enough. And what is this Poetic Edda exactly?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it.
Actually, while I'm here, do you know anything about dragons?
Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested.
Okay, well, thank you, I suppose.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Indeed. Although I will admit, it's very nice to meet an Altmer that's not up his own ass. You know, some Altmen that I've met, their asses, their heads are so far up their asses that they're literally coming out of their own, necks again. You know, it's like some weird, Ouroboros type thing.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
Or you could just, I don't know, go out to the castle and enroll. So many books. Ready you go. Okay, so ones that actually... We're going to ignore that I got that quest until I get find another copy of that. I was just curious as to what the grey books were. Same with that, I'm not going to read that until I get a copy that I can take.
Wizard or something?
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
Oh, I'm sure she is. So I'm looking for a Breton, or at least someone that was raised by Bretons. That it will, Hasman, that it will. I will never get rid of that quest. Ever.
Meals are served to bards at designated times. Find an inn if you want to make requests.
Charming. Where is Gerard? A name I've already forgotten. Well, if I ever need a library, I know where to come. I hope the college has, you know, the College of Winterhold has as impressive a...
A good story is 9 parts
the
truth.
Bard's College,
One
and
part
no,
fiction.
I don't give private lessons.
Like most of these
It takes 2 things to be a good teacher. The first is patience. The second is a firm wooden stick for rapping
Read
knuckles.
carefully. You will see there are ways to stay true to the essence, Ildi. Even while making parts up.
Hello.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
Viamo said something about the Poetic Edda, and that I should talk to you about it.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good.
I'm
We
sorry
shouldn't
to
leave it
break
lying
this,
around now that I figured out where it is.
are an unfortunate
The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So, this part is... Why are you turned away from me?
And a very ancient one.
Thank
The
you.
verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
That told me very little, but thank you.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
It might be Mimi.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers.
All right.
But she's selling me short.
You're new here, right?
Hello again.
Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
And I'm noticing a disturbing lack of music for your said musical museum, but okay.
Only reason I'm so good with a lute
Gildy,
is because I'm
what
old.
year did the Aldmeri
It
Dominion
takes a
invade the
lifetime
Empire?
to master.
Late 171.
Good Ildi, soak in the lore. Yorn, what happened during the Red Year?
The Red Year.
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion.
Vardenfell's Red Mountain erupts. Try to be precise, Yorn. Remember,
Nods.
being a bard isn't just about the music.
I don't know, maybe you should try talking to someone that was actually there in the Red Year. By which I don't mean me, specifically. I could really use you here right about now, Mother. Oh boy. She'd whip them into shape, that's for sure. Hello there.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist. It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
Well then. Also, what is it with Skyrim forcing everyone to go and do random quests just to join their little organizations? Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, but there we go.
Oh, I'm hungry. Can we get some food instead? Father says I shouldn't play with you anymore.
But yeah, that might go in the next previously video. Mimi.
Hello, I'm Gizly. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Ooh.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my
What do you
brother
need?
Erica's world.
Can I sell you some things?
Oh. A bit of this and a bit of that.
Also, can I buy a gag so that I can wrap it around that bitch's mouth? She's... Calm yourself, Revan. I should probably make potions at some point, but maybe I'll do that off screen. Just because it tends to take a while, you know? Again, I don't remember if I read Orsinium and the Orcs. Fairly certain I read Sithis, so... Yeah, I have a lot of them and I never... I keep forgetting to use them.
Come back to
Because
bits and
apparently
pieces
I'm...
anytime.
Apparently I'm an idiot. Thank you very much. Whoa. I need to remember them at some point. What time are we looking at? Alright. Wrong thing. I'll put that back on just in case, actually. You finished the game? Okay, Devmon's Respite. Where did they say it was? Well then. Looks like I'm heading to bloody Morthal again.
The Emperor's cousin, Vittoria Vici, is getting married. The reception...
Ah, okay. That's why I didn't read it.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Will you piss off? Yeah, I tend to do that a lot as well, actually. You know, sort of... You should do blank. You know, you should use whatever it is because you're low on whatever. No, but I might need it later. It's like, yeah, well, you need it now. No, but I might need it later. And then you're at the final boss and you still don't use them. And you know full well that you're at the final boss. But you still don't use them. I would also like to point out that the bit to Cool Kid, God damn it, when I can speak. The bit Cool Kid Club is something that I heartily endorse as an event or product. Oh, God damn it. Why is this water so cold? That water is not normally so cold. Also, it's worth me noting that, and it's something I wasn't aware of until I looked up random encounters in Skyrim for some reason. I was not aware that you could actually, when you see horses next to dead bandits, you can actually take the horses. I genuinely didn't know that was a thing. What, Dorito Power? What now? Because I heartily endorse this event or product. It's my channel description, didn't you guys see it? It is actually my channel description. Just in case you were wondering. You know what? I'm gonna use that. I don't know how useful it'll be. Where am I? Okay, so Morthal is directly east. Good. Oh, goody gun drops. It's the Necromancer's fort that Revin doesn't know that is a Necromancer's fort anymore. And I'm running. Again, I don't have time. I don't have time or magicka for skeletons. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, Morthal is northeast. Yeah, I wish that they would still have the compass icons for places that you've already discovered. It would also appear that I managed to avoid that damn dragon. At least for the time being. It'll probably attack Morthal. It's going to attack Morthal. Please be open, please be open, please be open. No, you're the inn. Okay, where is it? I've forgotten where the damn... It's right there. Please be open. You are open. Joy.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need.
You have a fire, that's all I need.
You must be one of
So
those
cold out
wizards from the college in Winterhold.
I actually haven't been there yet, but yes, I am a mage.
Jörgen and I both work hard, all the time. Morthal is important to both of us.
So, you know that book you wanted? Here you go.
It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, Let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions.
Someone just came in. You're very much welcome. Any magical potions, please tell me you have some.
Take a look.
I mean, aside from the ones I'm not allowed to take that are on your shelf. You have 4.
Good
Thank
day.
you. Ah, I see she replaced the bone meal. That I accidentally... Oh, never mind, never mind.
What is it, Elf?
Never you mind.
Trouble? Heard about you and your honeyed words.
I think while I'm here, I'll wait and try and do that whole thing with child ghost. Perhaps.
What do you need?
I mean, it's a very nice lake. But this town is dead. Even Falkreath was more alive than this. And Falkreath is literally dead. Yeah, skeletons and their bone meal. Gotta have their bone meal in the mornings.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
If you pay me for it and you give me the materials, then yes. I mean, it is getting dark. So I don't want to go yet. I know.
Out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
You're lucky there was one heading this way. I don't know if it still is, but you might get to fight one yet. Ugh, Nords. They should be. They really should be.
Someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days. I hear the steward asked you to look into the fire.
I think I've already told her this, but I'll say her again. Yeah. Don't you remember I saw the ghost?
The poor child is probably begging for us to string up her murdering father. Best tell the Jarl.
Oh, I see. Funnily enough, is there any work around? I mean, I can't see it in this town, and everything seems a bit, dead, if I'm honest, but,
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
That they do, yeah. Very, very strange selection of, emojis. Could I possibly rent a room?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I think they're all developers, actually.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
but I have no idea. You know, I couldn't rightly tell you.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I see you haven't put up a door yet, then. Well then. I suppose I'll do a little bit of reading. Yes, oh, okay, fair enough. I don't have any emotes yet. I still haven't set any up, because I want to design them myself. But I want to get a graphic tablet that is responsive to pressure before I do that. And it's going to be a while yet. It's going to be at least a year. Before I can even think about that kind of thing. Unless, of course, is, you know, someone subscribes to something, in which case I will set one up. You know, I'll see what I can do, actually. Why did I go to Misk?